Hi, it's Raquel. Welcome back to Recovery to Wellness, where survivors radiate badassery. It is currently July 13th, 2024, and I just wanted to film a video. I guess in the timeline, right? Yeah, a lot is happening, and I just wanted to capture some of it on camera. And then hopefully by like the end of this filming of this, I can figure out what to do about things. So it's not entirely new, but something I have been noticing more in the last year, maybe the last 2 years, that especially on video, or particularly on video, I sort of I'll have a 30-minute video, and the first 10 minutes are as if say you as the audience are firefighters that showed up to my house, and we'll talk for 10 minutes, oh yeah, how are things going, and then after 10 minutes I'm oh, by the way, do you want to deal with the oven that's on fire and the wallpaper that's bleeding and stuff, I feel very much I put up more of a front, and then once I feel comfortable or I gauge the sort of reactions and stuff, then do I let people in further. But I'm not as upfront and here's all my stuff as I used to be years previous. I'm also no longer a shameless self-promoter. I was back in 2016 shameless self-promoting everywhere. I don't do that at all anymore. And I'm feeling I feel everything. I feel everything so much that I'm not feeling anything. That's how I feel right now. And I didn't upload a video last week at all. I fell asleep. For a few hours, and then I also I was editing a video at 9 o'clock at night last Saturday, and then my file crashed, and then I was I'm not going to be able to get it up. So I accepted the defeat, and then I didn't upload a video. So I missed last week, which is the first time all year, I will say in perspective, all year this is the first time I missed a video upload. And then even if we go back further than that, I hadn't missed an upload since August of last year. So I went a long time with a pretty good streak of 1 to 2 uploads a week, even working 40 hours as of 2024. So I felt pretty bad about that. I felt really guilty about it and stuff, and it was a whole thing. And then I was working a little bit, I was thinking about videos and stuff on Wednesday this week, and then I just never got around to it. And then it's I don't know, life has that thing where when one thing goes wrong, everything starts to go wrong, and that's kind of just been how I'm feeling lately. And it's just all piling up, and I have been filming, not a lot this week, but I did film quite a bit last week, and it's all on my camera. I haven't put it on my laptop yet, but I don't really go on my laptop as much anymore. And I always have my phone on Do Not Disturb, every day of the week now. And it's just, I don't know. So I'm just kind of feeling overwhelmed, and I'm at skills breakdown point. And I could talk to my mom about it, but I don't want to talk to my mom about it because she's going to over-involve herself, and I don't feel like dealing with it. And then I don't really have other friends that I could talk to about it, and I apparently don't have a therapist right now to talk to about it. So because I'm supposed to have a therapy appointment today. This year I introduced sort of doing appointments every 3 weeks, which really isn't working out that well for me. But I was supposed to have a therapy session today after 3 weeks of no therapy, and she never called. So, and then I don't know what it is. It's I think this is not the first time this is the third or fourth time this has happened, especially just this year alone. And it's really frustrating, and I think it makes me feel like, especially the last time this happened, it makes me feel like I have to like check in with my therapist like the day before and be like, hey, we have an appointment for tomorrow at this time, right? And that's like a level of like responsibility that I just don't want, and like I don't want to deal with it. And it's also just really frustrating because we're going so long without appointments, which I wanted to talk about and like bump up to like every other week again. My camera's dying. I can't win today, and it's like loss after loss after loss, and I just actually, ironically, the last time I filmed where I was upset about this type of situation with my therapist was also the last time that I haven't told you guys about at all yet, and I never edited that video, I never uploaded it. But this is exactly like the same thing playing out. So it's just really, really dysregulating when my therapist, we're supposed to have a session, and then she just like never calls, and then the rest of my day gets all fucked up, and it's like, and I feel like it's just really hard, and I don't want to feel these things, so I spent a lot of today avoiding and oversleeping, and my sleep's been all fucked up, and I've been hair pulling. It's just not good right now. Things are not okay, and like they will be okay, but right now they're not. And it just makes me think, like, if I'm on my own, like how do I deal with this then, and also the big thing too that really added to this was the fact that I just realized today at like 6 o'clock at night that one of my credit cards is due, and I didn't set up a payment for it, and I was like, fuck, which is like the first time in the whole year that I've like nearly missed, because I know it's a 50-50 chance that either this credit card is due, like the payment's due by 5 o'clock, or the payment's due at 8 o'clock at night, EST. But I don't know which, and so I might have a late payment now, and it's like a whole thing, and it's like, it's just, and it's like, I think it's also really overwhelming because my avoidance has cost me so much in my life in the last few years, and it's made my world very, very small, and coming to realization that at this point avoidance is no longer serving me. It's a negative self-sabotaging behavior that is really just getting in the way and causing more problems. But the opposite of avoidance would be approaching, and then approaching everything all at once is really overwhelming. So it's like I feel like I'm stuck, I'm trapped, and the one thing that I had, which was avoidance, is no longer a behavior that I can maintain or sustain in the future, and that's really overwhelming too. So yeah, just gotta go through it at the moment, and I just find myself very stuck and feeling paralyzed in a sense. Like my whole world is crumbling down, and it's up to me to have conversations, but I don't want to. So I'm thinking of calling the hotline to just kind of talk to someone about it in real time. And my camera's only half dead, so that's something at least. So yeah, it just kind of sucks right now. I want to keep it short because I want to maybe edit this together and put it out, or something to that effect. I'll end with a song. What song do I want to pick? So many. Right. Let's do Wrecked by Imagine Dragons.
Days pass by, my eyes stay dry, and I think that I'm okay. Till I find myself in conversation fade. Way you smile, way you walk, the time you took, teach me all you can talk. Tell me, how am I supposed to move on? These days I'm becoming everything that I hate. Around but it's too late. My mind is a place that I can't escape. Your ghost. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. Sometimes I wish that I could see you one more day. More rainy without you here. I'm a wreck since you've been gone. I've tried to put this all behind me. I think I've wrecked all along. I'm a wreck. Time will heal, pain will go away. But everything reminds me of when it comes and goes. The way you laughed, shoulders shook, the time you took, teach me all you can talk. Tell me, how am I supposed to move on? These days I'm becoming everything that I hate. Around but it's too late. My mind is a place that I can't escape. Your ghost. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. Sometimes I wish that I could see you one more day. More rainy without you here. I'm a wreck since you've been gone. I've tried to put this all behind me. I think I've wrecked all along. These days I'm on the brink of the edge. Remember the words that you said. Remember the life you led. You'd say I'll suck it all up. Don't get stuck in the mud. Thinking of things that you should have done. I'll see you in my life. I see you again, my loved one. I'm a wreck. I see you again, my loved since you've been gone. I've tried to put this all behind me. I think I've wrecked all along. I'm a wreck. Sometimes I wish that I could wish it all away. But I sometimes I wish that I could see you one more day. But I can't. One more rainy day.
Alright, that's my video. I'll be okay, but just kind of going through it. I have to figure out the rest of the night. I try to put this video together and upload something at least, and then for the week, and then hopefully shower, hopefully, I don't know, just figure something out. Do some reading, that kind of thing. So anywho, if you've ever experienced your therapist abandoning you from sessions and things to that effect, how did you handle it? Did you find a new therapist? Do you like talk it through with a therapist? Do you just start over, find a new one? I don't know. And as always, stay safe. Much love and light to you. I'll see you in another upload, and thanks for being here.
guiding like a lighthouse to I will leave the